Hello. Even my that is the song of the week, yeah? Ndochingo cha uwechiesa na onyen 2 weeks. Genda YouTube, tegere rogotero konye tura subscribe wa. Umusaye yoga baete summary of what you need to do onye gotagete korua sole. Wano lero tukonyeroka gratitude Wednesday. Gratitude Wednesday nili tuko owakera nyasambi ya mono because kwa called Sunday ya chakire, Monday ya chire, Tuesday ya chire, lero Wednesday midday ekanisa yaito on Wednesday nalitoko tubwate kanisa tokwenda nandi twachkwanga maybe baby yaito. So for me igaiga Facebook igonkonyiroka Gratitude Wednesday. So I'm passionate about young people. I always come here to talk to young people. Nande kerongo teba young people no ndi bwensi ole 47 years and below. Ndi bwensi ndo monene komubwa nino ntete okwana na ino. Tali bantu bali bakinira abande namakongo baona tuli kunyara omete tukunyara okumba mutoko ngiri ogochikonyo kumba obunike. Lakini anybody ole 47 below because na ibode tu mapema na bogocha wantegerera orole kikira agokonye onyengo gotebi into kira agokonye na inche bona nabongo akira nyasambi yamono na onyengo gotebi into kya agokonyire gwante inge into keli gwatebete ngiyankonyete. Lero ntete ukwanira Gratitude Wednesday. Na Gratitude Wednesday ntete I want to make it personal. Ebintu mbire bibere natageta sobuguma bwane kingo kina byalinge byengenjo sana. Nambe yamona tete ntware chibese. Ntari wosabundi bwensi chibese. When I was growing up, osaba chibese uchukugolege tamtam, talibono tukugolera abane bitamtam ebisuguti biraga yete nyumba. I wanted nyasaya nkonye ngoli nyole chibese Christopher Mbiole. Ingoli ntwale nyole chibese ngoli bitamtam ngoli bisuguti yani nsi akiri chibese, yeah? Chiane. I wanted to have money, my own money. Ntari wosabundi chibese. Number 2, I wanted to have a car. I didn't care at the time gosiga aline Honda gosinki nama yete brand biyego, although my dad had a Land Rover na hana bana tetenge gali bine yeye egotire bitunu ebyoro chitoko yana gotole chae ntu ale gali yana because my dad had a car but he used to tell us nge gali tali ya yeito egali ne yae. So I wanted to have a car. Even tebibere they never left my mind. And every day keronkoboka I am grateful. I check my money. And you know, when I tell you I check my bank account, every morning I check my bank account. I see how much money is there. I see the transactions I did the day before. I see what I need to do because I want to manage my money. After now, I look at my money. And I appreciate the shower. It doesn't matter the brand. I really appreciate my car. If I'm having a bad day, I always go back to when I was like in class 5. I wanted the car so bad. The reason why I used these 2 examples, they are things that we ask God for and we want them so bad. ekero twabitakire so bad, eventually we achieve them, we get them. Kwarori na ande gentu kende na tagete make sure nkonyora kibese nganye kuru nyando chebere indu nyando chebere natete koligireri nande kabere njikorora gotora chichaye goiterigwe chaye na Margaret Matiang'i ali gutwiterie chaye nero linge karani natete guchigotora chaye natete kogenda nganchi kuburugera kibando natete kwenda nchiko ngende tinga yani bintu mbire ntatagete in fact na byangete sana. I hated all those things. I did not want to look back to Nyando Chebere. And guess what? Anyway, I never looked back because buyebwa Nyasaye na bete mwana mumra angabano no nku ametali Nyando Chebere. I don't know how it could have been for me because I hated the place so much. Onye mbu mwana mbongo nyuma mura angabano no ndi kunya good lakini Nyasaye akansese ninkabu mwana moiseke, which I'm very grateful. Nkanganya ngachikogenda bona asinga chite kuchibokamba. So the two things I'm grateful about is having money, that I'm self-sufficient. Tindiko saba na onyino musacha ngansa bo musacha chibese I need money. Ekendi yonsinte etikokora ni chibese chiane I'm able to do with my own money nkoligi. Nkoni waste beads, osenkoni amandasi. Kendi yonsingo kora, I wanted to be self-sufficient. So my young people, you always have to have those things that you want so bad. When you achieve them, don't forget that you wanted those things so bad. Yeah, that's what we do. Now, again, tokende, na igwete nga yeninta getumu musacha igalene na inche ntu arubwanchani. Ngona wana atete nga nyoro musacha umyeiga, enga kieli, kero tokolengeli ya wasacha, tu atetu musacha utuwa, ogende club, because the club was very important. Kerongo kina my time, eke walikia ne club was like priority. Yeah, motoko nyora musacho gogokaning na touch club moyugwane. So things had changed for me. So I needed umusacha omaete ngankoenda to the club. So when I was praying to God ango musacha na tetu musacho understanding. Otaget okonganchira ngende club na ando konganchira nywa maru ne sigara. Young people, that was the time face in the bono keronta getu musacha. Tinda lengere linga nere isa abana tinda ikali. A boyfriend rende understanding. Nyasa akande tere boyfriend yeyo. I was young at 21 years old na nanyore tumugako yone na anda agancha mangana itukanya kunyakora mangana ya maru tukanywe birabu na ande twanjite bade birabu nturatiga. So I was grateful konyoru musacho yo tali perfect tali 100%. In fact takoba because umno balimo kondra na inumuro chinga tinkira nitibiyego. So besides erogo taikirana na inchi gutaikirana. In fact, kanyore ngabono toigwana nilibono tomenyete ntomayete ngantoli biya igora kini ntomenyete. So I'm always grateful for him because you know what? Orocho muntu achite gwancha anganchere ndandu sinyando chiberaga chakongire mbwinzao. Na ange chiboire na kina bongo tema kwa kere Nyasambi yamano omone none at least nimbo ato musacha. At least bono musacho yekera anchite kero negetinga kiyo konyora abane myaka ng'etatu yaerire neiga ngamutebono ndochenga na ikire mokongani kwane gwa ikira was around 25 nyora abana umugako yagancha monyorera abana bono some of you amasase inza chinde mokonyora emesigo osoko ba pregnant otaligo musacha atari yawe atiga manganali onye ncheke golikiane ntwale ko ba pregnant basacha batamanyiti ingiye kwera abana bakebona abaisike moko ba pregnant umusacha atamanyiti birth control chiroro unaga America inki umuntu okobera pregnant yotabangiti ya bone kiro negite 25 nkarrabono tigankoleke tigamusaba abana kamutebono ndote ya hagante byo okay igo ngachaka kobe mother kiro nabete mother ubugima bwane bugachinje amangana ali amarwa akaruwa mutu amangana ali ekisigara akaruwa mutu amangana yekerabu akaruwa mutu nje timeti ngibintu ebyachite bikanduwa mutu for so many years nkeba manganali ono ngachaka komororo neke uyancha kiangentetere na asimeka na nyolira abana bane. In fact, I'm very grateful for my husband. Yes, okongechira asima akogechke musacha tayote bwati busense na hinja mbukungu tayote bwati busense, but I'm grateful for him because you know what, kurunyando chebere na bayalo chakombere getiro rochi musacho ngolo guchakondemere biye igo no yalemerereti. So I don't take it for granted. Ngumuntu naroro munandiga otabwati problem na komenya na inje nani na bakondorogo kanga na achire nyumba oranga na arugiro ragera abana na moire bakumuroka daddy ochonyore bintu mbangete biye igo no manyete. I don't take that lightly. So I am grateful for him, yeah. abana bane kero nkuligeria abana bane. I am very grateful for my children. Nintwara birthday bono ngotenga gaki mbura abantu mbaro bakuliya abana baba bolire. I'm very grateful for my children. Na andi gonde more grateful that Nyasaye onkonyire nimbwate biasara nkunyara korageria abana bane. Nimbo mugako yona imukabange bintate bengaki ya na achire na nyorro mukungu onde. Inyore ondoteri nasebeti Nyasaye ngagaki Nyasaye nkonye ntunyole chibesi cyane. Nyasaye gaki nkonye nyole galiane mbeka abana bane. Nyasaye gaki I prayed those things long time ago. Omusacha bono nabuguli ibintu bya yagende okongbuyo because abantu ngo change bali chimind. Yeah? Lakini I am grateful korora abana bane umwana ono beire 23 umwana ono mu murabo ate chinderu. Umwana ondore muisekale 20 onganyire ku Texas ayete nenerete mbiyagenderete umumurone obwikaine tata ndugete tata ongwenyi gali chinde ruchuka ngochikuliye lyo mwana one gali 6'2 height nachikuliye lyo mwana one naba naigunga go naigu yani nkuyunga na melt ngamanya chankanyo ngamenta kandi kare 10 kale kieni sana gaisike nali kuligira kinirinde nkanyora kamera kale kieni ko kaligereri ai naigubia. So for me I don't take all those things naba for granted. And you know what? I feel so healthy. I feel so encouraged. Yeah. Debrangaki. I feel so happy that God enabled me to have money in the igole wallet yane. Ngole yintagite. Nyasaga nkonya ndasoye gali yane. Wono chigali chire inye nyomba. Umwana abwate kero monta abwate gali yaye. Nche nasabite gali yema. Wana bana kero monta abwate gali yaye. I mean, there are those things okolika wate Nyasaye ngagaki Nyasaye nkonye induga iga mna oyate bogotero kunga kisemeli nkyutagete ngento kikelyutagete Nyasaye gokonya kurusie ase kwa lenge orwororo nyando chibero tigeko kama chiombe kwanya kuboka mambiriro ubo amachara makendu yani ochgoeto bonyansi yani let me tell you mana amenyete nyando chibere. Only God knows. Yeah. To me, obwalenge the worst. That's what I was thinking. But ina manye tenga abantu mbaroro nande balenge bagachande gitemono kombwa because tata tali gutwala otogende go cheese ko tuchikorora manganande. Bonekero na achite go ika America na irandire Kenya after so many years na achite konyora ngani abantu mbaro bachande gite kombwa. So I don't take that for granted. You have to have gratitude. Onye kubwato musacha, be grateful nga no mubwate. Onye kubwato mukungu, be grateful nga no bwato mukungu. Tika ko ire muka okwanya gokogoyi. Tika ko ire musacha okwanya korama. Tika konya korama abana. Abana bakira bakolire gento batogi. Look at your children baboli onye korogete buno yone murogete tata biara. My father in law, good morning. Tato ngwenyi, how you doing? Sini wanza muka mumuromi into nyaboke nga kyo obogete. Mbuvi sokora yane nga kyo obogete togi abana. Be grateful nga abana abanyasa ebinebye woro chimitienyi kianda na Nyasaye angete dibaga nkaimuki abana emitienyi kianda nkaibura kawaida bagahachambi yabakinire ngo kwana balembi yabali. We take all those things for granted. And you know what? A lot of people baligiri abana they cannot get children. But I don't know what abana you don't even have time for them na amore dio tireta abana. Abantu no bali chin box bakolya basacha ayobwato yo tutaiti no eno komoligerere. Abantu no bali chin box bakolya bakungu ayobwato mukungu okoibolere abana you are taking them for granted. We take mamomi no moyale you're taking your mother for granted. Tata koba mpaka miaka 89 tata kaba moyo nkamoleta raiga America nkamulenda nkamubolya maswali tata gikwali kunywomera bakungu abange tata ngakiwacha agete byasara. I did not take that for granted. Tata kamenya mpaka abana bane bakayiburu. Mama moyale, some of you have your mothers. You take them for granted. Bago kwa mwami uchako tenga mama ukule nchange. Mwagenda mwakora ki mwabatinde kamweba. Ekerobono ka uche wiki myaka ya mama mino. Ose ya tatu mino kwanyora bono okuligeri back whatever nga you wasted so much time. Na ndege ntokende go nanchite koragera sana. Enge nchonkoragero ndete yora afford kondageri by the way. Enge nchonkori endagera mbwate nyingo konyora mbugule tieke trochi kere video kororango kora last bantu ale endagera. Endagera nero nkoli kabisa because you know what I work for it and I can eat and I can afford it. Tindigo sabonde bwenzi abantu bamenye gwecha batenga yaya ngokonya kwerera Facebook. Let me tell you something. Nyando chibere no nduete. Echa nero ntolete kuire chiombe tibu na chinyirete kwarare kwaende tinga na ero nchiete kubuka maambio chikobwatera mamu minemo lia kame I did that. Ebintu mbire na korete gotenya chinko I did that. Amatunda ayabono nko ende dukananya gora. I don't take it for granted. No maitika konyora li tundu lie kera kwa lingu mwana musini nieke golikiane chinkorogonyu twali kuli chindorose. Nande ndukubaki manya kuboli nangaki lakini abayibuli baitunga yualengere tutwali koruse vitamin C. Lakini vitamin C yali kurwa chinkorogonyu na matunda. But bona nyasayo toira magoko twakolire miremo okwenda kwanyora chibesi chia okwenda kwabura litunda kwanza lisibiri limesete chiapo gokogora iska chiapo chirose litayaro okogora chi vacation yekero kwenda vacation na bana bae I like kuira bana bane vacation chi hotel chindogo buki mukubugoligerwe ebintu byirugo chirumu imeni mwanya kubwatu kurumayaga gosekero rent yenyomba goso yenyomba ko igu so relieved. Those are beautiful things bitalinge nyando chibere. And who am I grateful for? My mother and my father. Because onye batalemereri barusi abana baturusyo botakaime angantoliga to enjoy ebintu ebina bono to enjoy gaiga. So let me read you a few quotes. Young people, listen, get a pen and a paper. Like bintebi. Food for the body is not enough. There has to be food for the soul. Okay? Christopher brought the advice here. Tokonya go ikokole chinguru na magokao. Humanity takes a good look at yourself. Okay? Inside you, you have a heaven on earth on you. Ma wano montongeire chi star. Thank you so much. Melania Sagosesen. Thank you. You're the only one who knows your heaven, and you're the one who knows your earth. Ekerole ense yo taragenda sinya sai. Your world ekyotagete is hidden in you. Nobody can tell you what you want. I wanted a car and I wanted money. I have those two things. What do you want? Oyamayotenga, put your hands to work and your heart to God. Enkoro ya onogote nyasaye nga nyasaye nkonye ndu nyando chebere tinchikonya go kama chiombe. Na andi mama amayotenga onyemo go soma no mugo chakonya enda monya ende kunya kuburugira abantu chikonda mata. My friend, those words were very powerful. Put your hands to work. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. It is that we are powerful beyond measures. Tiakoba umuntu kobo mwoba. Claim chiwese chiri, claim irandroveli, claim nyombe ngia, claim nyombe ngia, claim wancho musacho, claim wancha abana bao, claim it. Tiago soka gote abantu I love my husband. Kerago chago gotiga oriora gotigira tara gotiga, claim him. Claim igali ya uwachi viditali oire ogolete, claim it. Don't be afraid. Faith is the willingness to take the next step, to see the unknown as an adventure, to launch your journey. Take a step of faith. I didn't come here by accident. I came here because I wanted to come here. Moving ambirenga. Ndanyale konyora chi vacation ngende chi wine nywe ebirabu ntale ngende New York. You have to want. Don't sit down and wait for opportunities to come to you. Get up and make the opportunities. Okay? There is 360 degrees. Why are you standing on 10 degrees? Take a whole turn and walk around the globe and see what is there. Once you've explored all your options, now you will know when to let go and start a new beginning. Yes, nyakuta mbianimba roche. Okay? You are never going to get a second base if you keep your foot in the same base. Goiko orusio kogoro kwao oiro kogoro kondo konde komanya gocha tokobera ali nyando chebere onya kwenda chitundu bali onya konya korara naba murali aliyo bakonyora nyori abana aliya ngumbu aliyo makara onyora abana bande no obosira aliyo nyora abandu banu munyora ali abandu mumuromo manyiga otokobera ali nkaliyo chake konya konyora abana aliye kenyoro omanya go expect yo chega iga West Hampton ya America olega aliya oime. It's not going to happen. You have to get up. Otevenga na America andigerereti mbongeresa andigerereti ega alintagete biasara ntagete. You have to get up. Failure breeds invention. Don't be afraid to be broke. Kera kuwa very broke, you will start thinking kyokoli gichibes. You don't just sit there and wait for abantu banyago konya kwanya gosabirira. No. I don't want the other people to decide who I am. I want to decide for myself. Yesterday, I was speaking to my son and I told him, I told Tato Ngwenyi, I want you to know that you have cousins and you have your brothers and your sisters. I said, once you get married, you're going to worry about your family first, yeah? Your wife and your children. And then when it's Thanksgiving, you're going to call your sister and your brothers, you get together. And then after that, your cousins, because those cousins have their own families. Each family is going to have their own family. So you're going to be the Mbanes. I said, you are my sons. You, Ryan and Dylan and Brandon, the three of you, you're going to be the family that will invite Cindy, your sister, to come with her husband to Thanksgiving. I am putting this in my son who's 17 to know that the future is not just him. The future is him and his brothers and his sisters. Thanksgiving, he has to bring his family together. But let not anybody decide for you what you are going to do. Let yourself sit down and say, you know what, this is my family. You are not going to worry about my mom, my dad. Start with your own family first, I said to him. Tata, start with your own family. Come to your brothers and your sister. Then add the cousins. Don't worry about what anybody else is thinking. What is absolutely somebody is saying something I'd like to read. Life will never be straight line. Sometimes it brings you the same test over and over again until you pass it. You continually find yourself back to the things you thought you had left behind. Yes, and discover deeper understanding. Be willing to begin fresh, learn something new. Yes, Elijah, that's what I said. Now, if the husband decides that he doesn't want me anymore, it will be a new beginning. The best protector any woman can have, one that will serve her all the times, in all places, is courage. We are talking about women here. Men always have courage. Women, you need courage. When a man has decided to marry you, take courage in holding his home together. Don't go to a family. Take courage and be a woman. The only tired I was tired is being tired of giving in. The future depends entirely on what each of us does every day. After all, a movement is only people moving. A movement is not something that just happened. It's something people get up and start moving. If I had not left Nyando Chevere, I would not be here talking. My children won't be here. If I had not wanted America, I could not be in this America, because not all my dad's children are in America. Some went to India, some went to UK. All the children went where they went. Mama has 8 children. We are not the same, but we are children of the same mother and same father. Everybody has taken their path. You're not going to worry about the other one. And I tell my children, I say, I have 4 of you, and each of you is going to take their path. And I tell each one of you, don't think that you're going to be depending on your brother or your sister to be there for you when you are not deciding where your destination is. Okay? So you have to decide, where are you going with yourself? Because when you look back, you are like, where are my siblings? I tell them, look, we are how many? 8. Dad had 21. Where are we now? Where do you want to go? Okay? When you strongly believe in a principle or a cause, you know, you get the courage to pursue it and you will follow it. My thing is, I wanted to live the village life. I don't, in fact, says, I did not want that. Job, good thing you're listening, because you are the young people I'm talking to. Job, you're starting your journey. Sit down with your wife. You are the CEO, your wife is your assistant. Don't start kunyagosigiki your wife over and over. Just sit down. It's not a place where you can sang and everything. No. Sit down with the woman that you have hired. Ask her, where are we heading? Okay? Let us be the crazy ones that are ambitious, the ones that go beyond the limits, the ones that push it. Okay? Point na tigire lunch, only the last one is only the very small-minded people hesitate to start all over again. That is the last one. Young people, anybody who's 47 and below, you're the people I'm talking to. We have been there. We started our families young. We are raising children. Raise your children. Stop running after money. Spending time with the children. The children are yours for 18 years. When the children turn 18 and they go to college, they are gone. When you convert the brothers and sisters, make it a point your brothers and your sisters. Because when you are long gone, your children also will, if you they will sing and mumromino. Tigebi tina biabakaba mura, tigebi tina biamumromino. Irabanaba obamanye chianko. Irabanaba obamanye chianti. Ekereme chandego chagokonyora, nabokonyora chianti chichagokonya irabana. Na ndege ntokende kale ekera twaga chire school yaga sie chiango chigotokwani okonyora abayiri basoba mamumino bago kwakabese bago tenga karabe kike mokoboko. You understand? So looking back, my aunt is from my uncle from my father's side, they were very loving. Lakini bona abantu babwate bitina, be intentional. Help your children learn how to build good relationships. Mental health is killing people because people don't have good relationships. Because in the mom your siblings ye which I take over. In the mom your cousins ya take over. Chinda mom chia take over. You don't have time to love each other. Because you know what? Oh, you look successful. No, you don't look successful. You look for it. Nyasao you enjoy your evening, and young people, please learn to have gratitude and write down what you want for yourself, even for your family. Nyasao you.